What's going on, guys? It's Ryan here, aka Fryhard, and welcome to my first episode of my Journey to 55 series. What this is going to be like, I don't know if you've seen it, but Phase Cross's Sniping to Commander video, or Optic Midnight's Road to Commander series. It's pretty much just going to be every game until I Prestige. And I am going to try to make it every game. However, if I have a bad game or a bad, if I just do terrible and there's no highlights, then I'm not going to waste my time in uploading it. So but I am going to try to do as best as I can. I went ahead and did the fresh start when I prestiged right before this video. I'll get into why in a minute, but I did the fresh start because I wanted all my stats for this series to be accumulated at the end instead of kind of half of what I do now and what I already done before. So if that makes any sense, I just wanted it to be all of what I'm doing on videos. So basically, this is not a live com. You probably can tell already. I'm lagging like a boss right there. This is not a live com. I was live comming when I was doing this video, but it just was not having any of it. My computer was not recording at the time, and that was pretty frustrating. Very frustrating. If you could see on my screen, I'm just talking away to myself. No one in particular. I'm muting my whole team, just talking to myself. So I don't know, whatever. But a few things. I'm gonna do a setup video pretty soon. Of my dorm room. I have like right now I'm watching a basketball game on my big screen TV that my girlfriend bought me, and I got my little TV. I'm not even gonna tell you. I'll just do a setup video pretty soon. But second thing is I'm pretty excited about it. Me and my stepbrother are gonna be making a clan pretty soon. We had a few guys, and actually there's a few guys out of this clan that we were already an agent. I mentioned them already in my last video, but it didn't work out with them. But we're gonna start our own thing because I'm tired of. Actually, me and my stepbrother both we're tired of getting into groups, and they don't really care if anything gets done. Like an agent, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I mean, none of them are gonna watch this anyway, but they had a team Taj, and I wasn't in the team Taj because my Roxio doesn't record HD, and they wouldn't record, or they wouldn't take anything that wasn't HD. But they had it, and it was supposed to be done Monday night of last week or Tuesday morning of last week. So that little day-ish area right then, So here it is, the next Sunday afternoon, 4:23, and they don't have any idea where it is, or they don't really care where it is, which is fine. But I mean, that's not what we were looking for, really. I mean, we want to do things, we want to get things done. We want to expand and be better than mediocre, and they weren't really digging it. So we went ahead and left, and we are going to start something new pretty soon. But we're really into the league play thing right now, like I said in my last video. So it's going to be our league play team and a few other people, a few friends from high school that play and are pretty good. And I'm pretty excited about it, actually. I mean, if we all kind of, the thing is, we need to get people that are they're kind of serious about it, because I mean, if you're going to do something, do it right. You kind of know what I'm saying here. I mean, like, I don't want to do it, and then like a week into it, somebody doesn't want to do something, or nobody wants to play anymore, and it's just like, which is your own deal. I don't know. I don't want to set up ourselves up for failure right away. Hold on one second. Sorry, I had to take a drink. All right. Well, here it is. I said I was going to do it in my last video. My rant on trickshotting. Where to start? Pretty much, I hate the trickshotting kids that say trickshotting is harder than feeding, which is your own opinion, but don't talk shit about feeding, because I can make a case that it's way harder than trickshotting. I mean, when I was playing with the kids from Agent, it's they'll get into a search and destroy, and they'll play until the last enemies. I'm sure everybody's done it before. I mean, until the last enemy's there, and then they'll have them just stand right by a building, and they'll just jump and do trick shots for 2 or 3 minutes, and no one can hit anything ever. It's so boring, and it's like the guy's not moving. I mean, sure, you're gonna do the YY secondary tack flip, all this other garbage, and that takes skill to do. I guess you just gotta practice it and do it. But the thing about it, I don't get it, because the guy's not moving, and you're only killing one person. I mean, if you can hit a trick shot in mid game where this guy's shooting you, and the suicides like on carrier, if I were to jump off right there and some guy was behind me shooting at me and I killed him, then that's awesome. But when they're just sitting there, it's just so aggravating to watch. And then you get my last clan leader told me that quad feeds weren't usable, and I tried to have a conversation with him about how you're killing 4 people. They're looking at you, they're moving, and they're all trying to kill you, and you're killing them in a row. Like it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it's so much harder than trick shotting. The people are moving, the people are shooting at you, and you have to kill people. You know how many times you have a feed? You could do that. I had a double collateral that was split. The collateral was split. I don't know how, somehow when my bullet passed through the first guy, somebody killed somebody before it hit the next guy. I didn't even think it was possible, but it did. I mean, you have bad luck and have you could no scope 4 people, and it doesn't matter if it's not if it isn't a feed, like consecutive. So that's the thing. Like, you have the luck combined with it, and it's just for all this trick shotting only clans, like, I just don't get it. Like, I just don't know. I mean, if anybody has an argument, please put in the comment box. I wanna see it. I just for like, maybe I don't understand it. Maybe it's because I haven't done it. I mean, my girlfriend is going to buy me a scuff controller for my birthday, which is coming up, and I'm gonna get the paddles in the back to where I can, I don't have to. I don't like playing claw. I tried it. It's not my thing. I don't really. It's just kind of like my finger cramps when I do it, and it's just not my thing. So I'm gonna try that, and then I'm gonna try to get into trick shotting. Maybe I'll like it more and have a new perspective on it. But I just I don't think so. I really don't. And then most trick shotters can't feed, so they don't have, like, my last clan leader said that quad feeds weren't usable, triple headshot feeds weren't usable, and you see these big YouTubers that they all use the quad feeds. If you had a clean quad feed where it's a direct feed, it's not split, and you only use, you didn't spray, you use a DSR or something. Everyone uses that, and it was just frustrating because he was only a trick shotter, and he didn't. He told me my quad feed wasn't usable, or my triple headshot feed wasn't usable, and it's like, really? Like, but you can do a 360 off a building and hit somebody in the foot and he dies, and that's the greatest thing in the world. I don't get it. I don't know. I'm not even there anymore, so I shouldn't get angry about it. But my girlfriend's calling me. Go ahead and hit the ignore button. You have to wait. There's like 6 minutes left in this, but yeah, guys. So I mean, I kind of slip here. I think in the second round, I go to slip from a 4-bar to a 3-bar. I'm on a 4-bar right now. I slip to a 3-bar and I start doing shitty, and I don't know if that's because a few things, it looked like they were affecting me. Like, I would kept getting killed when I had the first shot on them, or just things like that, and it just kind of got in my head. And this is right where the time where I realized that I was not recording my voice, so I was just sitting there talking to myself. So that was pretty aggravating. So I just kind of play angry, and it wasn't very pretty. But yeah, I mean, so I'm gonna try to get into trick shotting because a lot of people like it, and a lot of people want to, like, when you're trying to get into clans, you want to get, like, gain reputation on YouTube. If you can't trick shot, no one really gives you any credit, and it's frustrating. But I don't know. When people get in arguments, I just kind of go tell them to watch Face Pomage, because yeah, he trick shots every once in a while, but he's one of the best feeders in the world. So I don't know how you can't. I don't. It's just, I know I'm rambling because I'm angry and I just work myself up. So that's not what I want to do. So yeah. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but if you have any input on whether to get an Elgato game capture card or an HCPVR, I really need some advice, because I don't know which one to get. I think almost everybody in optic uses the Elgato. I mean, professional people use the Elgato, so I know it's good. I just I just want to get, I don't want to rush into it and make the wrong decision like I already did with the Roxio, obviously. So what I'm gonna try to do with this series is I'm gonna try to get one gameplay up a day. Um, because I'm just gonna kind of mass record. Like today, I'm gonna get a few, and I'm just gonna kind of schedule them to be uploaded probably in the mornings. I'm gonna try to do one in the morning every day, except for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It'll still be in the morning, but it'll be closer to noon because I have class on those days. I have class like right in the morning, like 8 to 10, and then like 2 to 3, and then Wednesday I have night class. But what I'm gonna try to do is get one of these up in the morning, and then any gameplay I have, I'm gonna get it up at night. Like I said, though, those are kind of, unless I get it on this account, you'll see it. And if I do get it on this account, I'm not gonna upload it twice. So, but like I said, we get into league play a lot, and the night is pretty much every night is usually devoted to league play. We play a lot. Our team. We dropped into gold because we tried playing with. Uh, we got stuck in a lot of capture the flag games, and that's our worst game type. And we're really trying to get better at it. If you have any, you know, strategy, or I don't know what's the word for it. I don't know. Just kind of, yeah, pretty much strategy of how to play capture the flag, as far as like different roles on the, like who's supposed to do what to do well at it. Please let me know. Like private message me or something. Like we're struggling with that. I mean, we're very good at hardpoint. We're very good at uh we're pretty good at search and destroy. I mean that, but we struggle. We had 5 or 6 games in a row. We got stuck on uh capture the flag, and we got down to gold. I think we're high on gold, but we're done with that team. We can't play with that team anymore because our 4th guy quit. So we're trying to get. We have one guy in mind, and it'll be great if we get him. He's a really good player, and then we'll be pretty much set, and then it'll be pretty much strictly league play. I'll probably try to do this as much as I can, but I mean, before we kind of slipped into capture the flag games from hell, we got put into the top of platinum. We were really close to getting the masters. So I mean, we know what we're doing. We're pretty excited about it. We're gonna try to get it into game battles online and some online tournaments, and see if we can make a run at it or do something with it, because we got four guys that know what they're doing, and you know so I mean it's a breath of fresh air, really. I mean, like, if you play pubs all the time and you can get into bad lobbies, and kids messing around, and you can't really do well, bad teammates and stuff. But when you jump into league play, everybody cares. I mean, yeah, we got people that rage quit, but I mean that's usually in the end of the game when the game's already over. I mean, so it's and that's another thing is that I want to change in Modern Warfare 4, or whatever they're gonna call it, is there should be a huge penalty for quitting league play. I think it shouldn't be, for league play at least. It shouldn't be an option to do. You shouldn't be able to quit. Like, if you completely turn your Xbox off, then obviously you'll log out or lag out. But they shouldn't be. The 5 minutes. I mean, who doesn't want, like? They shouldn't be an option. I mean, so too many times I can't play solo rank anymore. I mean, I think my streak's up to 5 or 6 games in a row. We'll be doing fine, or and two of my teammates will quit, and then I'll lose. I mean, it's just you shouldn't. It doesn't scare anybody away. I mean, the whole point of the penalty is to scare people away for not wanting to quit, but it doesn't work if it's only 5 minutes. So that I want to change. But yeah, I'll try to get one of these up tomorrow morning, and I don't have any gameplays up right now or available right now, but I'll try to get one as soon as possible. And if you haven't subbed already, and if you like this video, punch that like button right in the face.